streams become more family friendly as if they weren't already. But do you
Okay.
think that they should be throwing people in the brig and kicking people off ships for smoking weed? I
Got it. We're
personally
live.
think
I still didn't find out.
Huh?
I still didn't find out. What's going on, people?
Hello. Hello.
What's
hello.
up? What's up?
Good night. Good night. How you doing?
What's going on? What's
Happy
going on?
Friday.
Yes, we made it.
We made it to Friday. Yes, we did.
We made it to another Friday. Amazing. Amazing.
Oh, we have some people here.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, there you go. Hey,
Gratitude
Fats and Trey. How are you?
Hello, welcome.
How you doing today?
Welcome. We made it to Friday. Woo!
Yes.
Friday.
What a week it was. And we only had a 4-day week. Well, at least I did. And it was tough.
Yeah, I only had a 3-day week technically. But yeah, happy to have everyone join us this evening. Welcome. We are back on land again. Not doing a fun Friday from a ship. So therefore, we should have no technical difficulties. We should have no issues with Wi-Fi. What do you think?
Yeah, we shouldn't have any issues. We shouldn't. But then again, something might happen, so we don't know. Hey, Z, how's it going? How you doing?
Z, what's going on? Welcome.
Z has been going hard at the paint.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, I see him going live quite often during the day.
Let's go, Z. Let's get it.
Hey, DC on the man. Happy Friday to you, too.
What's going on? We made it to the weekend. Everybody's working for the weekend.
That's okay. I got to live with that. Hey, House. How you doing? Hey, Watson and Leo.
What's going on? My peoples.
Yes.
We are here. How's everybody's week going? Talk to us. Let us know.
Hey, Carmelyn for the win. How are you? How's it going?
Hello.
Thank you for joining us, guys. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you. That is the first thing that we want to do. Hey, Ashley, that's the first thing that we want to do is we want to thank each and every one of you. We made it to 1,000 subscribers.
We did. Thank you.
It was kind of weird because we were at $9.99 and I refused to go to sleep. I refused to go to bed. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to go to bed until we hit the 1,000. I think we hit it at about what? Was it 11 more or less?
Yeah, I'm not sure if Kevin's in here yet, but yeah, Kevin got Emily to subscribe.
Oh, really? Hey, Edna, how you doing?
What's going on?
Hi, JNS Adventures. Yes, but it does feel like quite the accomplishment. It's kind of like a rite of passage. Mm-hmm. I think that I heard Robin from Sea Lake Journeys. And she was saying that it is a rite of passage, and I think it is. I think it is. So we already started the process to get monetized. And let's just see where this goes. Thank you. Hi, Journey with the Gingers. How you doing?
What's up?
Hi. So yeah, the first thing in order is definitely a big thank you to each and every one of you. Yes. If you're catching this on the replay and you were part of this journey with us, thank you.
If you haven't been part of the journey and you want to get on board with this journey, it's not too late.
Exactly.
So go ahead, hit that like and subscribe, So, yeah. Thank
you
all.
Jagged Little Edge. Hi.
Thank you all for becoming our extended family, for joining us on these journeys that we've gone on. It's been quite the road.
Happy birthday to Famous, by the way.
Hey, what's going on, Famous? Getting old. But yeah, so thank you all.
Well, tonight we wanted to talk a little bit about our experience with MSC or on MSC when we went on our 3-day cruise, which I was not happy about just it being a 3-day cruise. Honestly, we didn't even unpack. Nope. Like we literally lived out of our suitcases, out of the packing cubes, because I was like, I refuse to unpack. Hey, Miss Rose, how you doing?
Yeah, 3 days. We kept everything in the bag. We put nothing in the closet, nothing on shelves.
Nothing.
It was
We would put like the next day's outfit or whatever.
That's true.
We would put it on the shelves, but other than that, it's like no. When is our next cruise?
I don't want to talk about it.
I'm finding another one. I guarantee you that we will be on a cruise before. Well, no, I can't guarantee it.
Okay,
right.
all right.
Yeah.
Listen, we are definitely going to work on getting onto another cruise. Right now, we have 4 scheduled, but the nearest one is Alaska in August, which is not going to work for us. It's not going to work for us. So we're going to have to find something between now and then that we can jump on, and hopefully it's not a short cruise. Hopefully we can find something that's at least 5 days.
Yes, we want to go on a Disney cruise, most definitely.
Yes,
definitely. We want to go on a Disney cruise, but we just ain't got that Disney money, not yet.
No,
we'll work on it.
Yeah, well, we've got a few bookings that we've created. Well, a couple bookings that are on Disney. So maybe we'll join one of them. That would be nice. Hopefully soon. We will be working on the mouse ears.
Yes. So has anybody here ever cruised MSC? First off, if you've cruised MSC, please share. Oh, thank you, Antoinette. It's fun.
Thank you, Antoinette. Appreciate you. Thank you.
If you have cruised MSC, and you could just leave a comment and tell us what your experience was. Was it good? Was it bad? Was it it's more or less? No, not yet. DC on the Man. Famous has not gone on yet.
Well, we got some, to go. Yes. We got some stuff to talk about.
Number one,
we're dropping a review.
We're dropping a review tonight. We booked a Bella experience, which is basically where they assign you your cabin. We asked for an interior. We lucked out and we received a balcony. It was beautiful.
Really nice.
Like, kid you not, it was very, very very spacious. Not only was it spacious, but it was well laid out. I think it was, there was room to do, to move around.
Yeah, it was nice.
So that part I did like. They never got our bed right because I kept asking for a softer bed. I think that maybe because it's a European line, they don't believe in soft beds. Like, the beds are firmer. They kept saying that the bed they were making it softer and softer, but they really didn't.
They made it firmer and firmer.
Yeah, firmer and firmer. But I did sleep well. I slept so well that I never heard our neighbors.
Correct.
And Adam used to hear them all the time.
Yeah, we had some really loud neighbors on that cruise. And since we had a connecting cabin, you could hear everything that these kids were saying. They were young people. One night they were wrestling for like 20 minutes. I'm like, wow. But Debbie didn't hear anything, so no harm, no foul. I was headed out to go to the nightclub anyways. So, but yeah, it was a really nice room. And we'll have some footage of that coming. We have content. We have a lot of content that we're going to be dropping soon with MSC. Still some content that we have to drop with the Sunrise. So stay tuned with that.
Yes, we were on deck 10, so we were pretty high. It was I think it was considered an obstructive balcony because you could see like the whatchamacallit, the lifeboats, like you could see them from your balcony, but you had to look down. Nobody looks down. We all look to the horizon to see what is out there. But it was really nice. The ship is beautiful. You guys are going on the 24th. Which one are you guys on 2024? Which one are you guys going? Journey with the Gingers.
Pop said that he and Mom have gone on 3. Mama and Papa deck, hello.
Yes,
hello.
they're in here. Hi, Mom and Dad.
Kevin, what's going on, baby? When's the next cruise? Hey, come on.
I ran out of days. I don't have any more days.
Was that Kevin who was asking when the next? No, that was Ashley who asked.
Yeah, that was Ashley. Before.
Kevin, what's going on, my broski? Man, it's not for a while, bro. But we're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna change that.
I gotta rack up on my days again.
Yeah, we're gonna change that. It won't be August. I can tell you that. It won't be August.
Yeah. Okay, so when it comes to
they're going on the seashore.
of the seashore, that's the one I want to go on. That's the 7-day one.
Yeah.
See, I want to experiment, and and you guys will understand why it is that we want to experiment on a longer cruise, because you know what? Whether it was MSC or whether it was another line, we still consider it a booze cruise because it was a weekend cruise.
But this one was definitely a booze cruise.
And this one was definitely, oh my God. We saw things. Listen, we saw things.
This was definitely a
People
booze cruise.
talk about other cruise lines, but what we saw in this cruise line, it was.
Let's just put it this way. The first day when we got on board, we're walking towards the buffet. I see this lady stop. She's walking along the deck. She literally stops at a table where people have left their food. Like they were done with their food, they left. She reached into the bowl, grabbed some fries, and put them into her mouth.
And kept walking. And we knew it wasn't her plate because we had just seen the people that were sitting at the table get up and leave.
Like, what are you doing? There's a whole buffet. Why are you just eating some random person's leftovers? That I was just like, now this is our first hour on MSC, and I'm like, where do they do that at? Like, that was quite strange.
I wanted to go for the pizza because everybody talks about MSC pizza, so that was mine.
And what happened in the pizza line?
I get to the pizza line, right? There's a lady in front of me, and I see her, with the tongs trying to pick up she picked up a slice. I was like, cool. She started picking off the pepperoni off of the other slices that were left on the tray. So I was like, that is gross. It's like, come on now, lady. And she saw me standing behind her.
Yeah, she left nothing but just dough and
dough
and
sauce because she took the whole entire toppings off. So we've seen quite the things.
That was the first hour that we were.
Yeah, that was within the first hour.
I was like, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be an interesting cruise. And then we start getting to the bars and seeing that they're just like not verifying who's drinking what. Like one person can buy as many drinks as they want on MSC apparently.
Yes, and you had to make a line. Like who makes a line at a bar? They literally would tell you to walk to the end of the line.
Oh well, that was inside like the food area. That was inside the food area where they also make like the cappuccinos. And
no, baby, when they had that little kiosk. Remember that I didn't know what it was, and you told me to just walk up there and see what it was. It was like a mini bar.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah. Do that. Just yes. I know. The biggest cruise that we've been on.
See Me Travels. Hello.
Hi,
welcome in.
The biggest cruise that we've been on, I believe, is the Mardi Gras and the Celebration because they're both the same. They're both sister cruises. Yeah. Sister ships. So yeah, that's the biggest one that we've been on.
I don't think that they asked that. They asked what the longest.
Was it the longest?
What's the longest cruise?
Oh my God, an 8-day cruise. Well,
technically a 9-day cruise if you include the back-to-back.
The back-to-back, but the same cruise and an 8-day cruise.
Yeah, we did an 8-day a while ago, 2018.
Yes.
On the Sunrise.
Loved it. No, yeah. So that that was like I said, it was our experience within the first hour. We got on the ship. We were starving. So we headed to the buffet because we didn't know anything else. We know buffet. So we went to the buffet.
I think that was the only place that there was to eat, though, just a buffet.
I believe so. I don't think that MSC has, at least on the Divina.
Like other restaurants.
I did not see, any other restaurants or anything that you can just pick up and go. That is not an upcharge. So we just went with the buffet. The fries were good. The fries were excellent.
The fries were fire.
Everything else, it was kind of like, Adam can make a better burger at home.
Yeah, the burgers weren't.
The burgers weren't that bad, but they were just sitting there, with the lettuce and the tomato and the onions inside of it already, and it was kind of like, I don't know, it was very rigid, even when it came to the food. So I don't know. I wasn't. That was the first day within the first hour that we went and ate. Then, you had to go to the muster station, which you have to go back to your cabin.
I'm going to go back to the food real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
You just kind of like walk.
Because there was nothing to talk about, really. The food was meh.
The food was Man, I did like the fact that even at nighttime you could have breakfast. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I would have eggs and bacon at like 12 o'clock at night. So that's right down my alleyway. The hot dog, no bueno. I took one bite of it and I had to spit that out. That wasn't a good hot dog. It was like filled with water. I don't know. Did you wanted to move on to the mustard station or
No, you can keep. You want to keep talking about the food? We can keep talking about the food.
All right.
We did a specialty restaurant. Oh, you want to go day by day, or you just want to talk about the food?
Doesn't
Okay,
matter.
we did the specialty dining. We did the $75 duo. I wouldn't spend my money on that. Like literally, it was good though. Well, the sushi was good. The steakhouse. Nah, yeah. It was like the steakhouse. Everything is kind of like an upsell. You know, like they want to, okay, if you want something better, then you need to pay 50% off of this price. And they just keep, goodness gracious.
Upselling.
Yeah, upselling. Everything was an upsell with them, you know.
I'm with you, Marsha. The burgers, we weren't a huge fan of. Like, it was okay. We were hungry. So we were like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? This is what they have. So we were like, all right, let's just go ahead and eat it. But yeah, what else did they have that day? They had sausages basically every day. Like
they had,
mix,
yeah,
like
it was the same
pepper
thing. Like it really never changed. They had the salad bar, they had the fruit bar, you know, but it really never did change. Yes, he's rocking that he had. I think I had to pull him away from the TV.
Yes, the heater playing right now. You know what I mean? This is the playing. We got to try to get that AC, try to secure it. Let's go heat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Kevin. Let's go. I know you watching it wherever you are. Even if you at work, I know you watching. I didn't mean to dime you out, broski.
Oh,
boy. You're good.
Yeah, Marsha, you're right. It was free, so that's why we just ate it. Have we ever paid for that? No, I would have never paid for a burger. Nah. The buffet is like the last resort.
I think. Yeah.
You know what?
That was the only resort.
It was the only resort when we walked in. Yep. Did you try the coffee and dessert area? That is, I think that is where they have like the mini mall. Is that the one that's located in the mini mall?
I think it was in the buffet as well. Like they had a whole dessert area there. I didn't stop at it though.
No, yeah, I think she's talking about the one that's in the mini mall because the other one is like, it was free. Okay, so it was the one at the buffet. I did do the coffee. Dessert, I'm not big on desserts really. And neither is Adam. So, you know, together we travel.
Hello. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't have any.
No.
Did you have coffee at all?
Yeah, of course I did every morning.
I assumed.
That's the best way to get it started. Yeah. You need a cup of coffee.
Yeah, I'm not a coffee drinker, so yeah. So yeah.
That was it.
I never went to the dessert area though. Pop said that oatmeal cookies are good on any cruise line. I think he just likes oatmeal.
That's what
oatmeal raisin cookies.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Pops is like, just give me an oatmeal raisin cookie. I'm good. I didn't see any of those though. But I didn't really visit. Look. I didn't visit.
I wanted to try the gelato because it's also something else that people rave about. But the line, it was always whenever they did open it, which it was not open all the time.
And was that complimentary or no?
No, the gelato you had to pay for because I saw people giving their cards.
Okay.
Yeah, so that one I did want to try. In the mini mall. Oh, it was free?
Oh,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
I thought that you had to pay for it, but still, nonetheless, we're not sweet. You know, we don't eat sweets.
No, but they also had some other stuff.
Yeah, they did because he walked up to it just in case. He was like, just in case we don't get to go to the buffet. To stop there. At least we can come here and eat late at night.
Yeah, I wasn't sure whether or not we had to pay for it or not. At that point, it didn't really matter.
Okay, so
yeah, you were talking about the mustard drill. We went over to the mustard drill.
The mustard drill, guys, you gotta go on ahead. You gotta go back to your cabin. You have to watch it in your cabin, a video. Okay. After you watch the video, you have to call a number. And then they tell you when you can hang up. It's like they give you, it's like a code or whatever. And then you hang up. And then you got to go to your muster station and they go on ahead and scan your card. And I was like,
that's a process. That was quite a process.
They don't have an app, but I heard that it's only this ship because it's an older ship.
Yeah.
I heard that in the newer ships, they do have an app, which is very convenient. I thought the app was kind of like I wouldn't say overrated, but kind of like a nuisance. But boy, did I miss having an app on that ship.
Yes. And then having the paper, like,
Yeah, having the
itinerary,
paper, and it's like,
basically telling you where everything was.
and it wasn't very clear. Like, it wasn't very
yeah, detailed or anything
detailed.
like
It
that.
wasn't user friendly at all.
Yeah, so I appreciate the apps, and
Yes.
I'll never consider them overrated ever again. Apps are where it's at. Carmen says, I gotta have my coffee. Absolutely. We just did the free tasting of the gelato. We never actually bought the gelato. How was it? Did you like it? Maybe not, since you didn't buy it. They were like, yeah, the sample is good.
Okay, so I am going
Good
to
enough.
assume that the lines were always long. So when the line was longer, that's when they had the complimentary one. Regardless, the line was long, and I was not getting ready to make that line. It just wasn't. And they only had one station. Like, maybe had they had like two stations. Hi, Kay. Had they had, that's, which one is that one?
That's one of the girls.
Yeah, that's one of the girls. All of our girls, their first name starts with a K. Anyhow, so that's probably why. Hey, Sarah. That's probably why I never stood. I'm not big on lines.
Yeah.
Like, kid you not. I'll walk up, I'll see a line, and I'll walk away.
Especially not on the cruise.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to make lines on cruises.
I think that they were understaffed though.
They were. They were. The ship became a mess at certain times of the night. Yeah, on like deck 14, there was bottles and trash and all sorts of stuff everywhere. Very different. I've never actually seen like trash sit for as long as it did on board that ship.
Yeah. Like, literally, I saw them wiping maybe perhaps towards the night. Like, I would never see someone during the day just walking around. I don't know. Maybe they were like, what are we cleaning for when these people are making such a mess? You know, it's a waste of time. It was a wild cruise.
It was a wild cruise.
Yes.
But yeah, I would see them at night. They would do a pretty good job. They would like pressure wash and everything. So MSC at least does that. At the end of the night, they make sure that they clean like those public areas. But yeah, it was a good cruise. I had fun.
No, I had fun. I had a good time. Their island is beautiful. We got to their island the next day. It was probably like what? I think we docked at the island at like 7. We were allowed to get off the ship around 8, 9 o'clock. It was beautiful. Like, the water was, oh my God, amazing.
It was gorgeous.
Everything. It was gorgeous. Except for the transportation.
Yeah, the transportation was pretty bad.
Transportation was horrible. It was horrible. Not for the yacht club though. But see, not all of us are yacht club.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm not even sure what you have to do to get into the yacht club. I guess pay more.
Sandwiches and the piazza. That was our muster station right there. Coffee and ice cream and the many more. Yes.
Yeah. And Marsha also said that they love Carnival's chat, like in the app.
And the app.
Even though you have to pay for it, I agree with that. Like, it just simplifies things. Like, if Debbie can't locate me or I can't locate Debbie, it really just helps to be able to shoot a message and say, okay, I'm in a casino, or
Absolutely.
I'm at the Alchemy Bar, etc.
One thing that I did learn from this cruise is never go on a brand new ship that you've never been before for 3 days. It's just not enough time. It's not enough time. And honestly, this cruise, we got to relax, because this cruise, we were at least I was like, no, let's pump the brakes, because we got to relax too. Because then after that, we have to come back to work. So we did get to relax. We did get to enjoy our balcony. We did get to sit out there and just talk. So it was a little bit of a different cruise, but I really would not recommend.
But we still got a lot done.
Yeah, we got a lot done, but we couldn't get everything done because it's just 3 days.
Yeah.
There's only so many hours in a day.
Yep. But yeah, that Ocean Key was.
Yes.
That was such a beautiful island. I did a excursion. It was like a little short excursion. I was gone for what, maybe like 30 minutes, 45 minutes?
45 minutes. It was a lighthouse. Number one, I'm afraid of heights. And number two, I was not getting ready to go up, 165 steps?
165 steps.
Not with a bad knee. But I'm afraid of heights. And if you look down, like, you can literally see the floor it has holes in it. So you can see all the way to the bottom. I would have freaked out.
But yeah, it was definitely a fun excursion. They gave us information about how MSC acquired the island and what it was before they acquired the island. Just like some nice little nice to knows, I guess, But beautiful views. I was able to capture a good amount from up there, and then with the drone, I was able to capture even more beautiful shots of this island.
Yeah, he
And
actually got to fly the drone. It was a mission to get off and on the ship, but we did it. So is there a difference in service from Carnival staff? Absolutely.
yes, 100%.
Absolutely.
You want to go into that?
Yes, I will go
Talk to
into
'em.
that gladly. Listen, and I don't think that it's their fault. I think that, I guess being a teacher, and I've also taught like English to speakers of other languages. I think that they are the way they are because they really don't understand the language. And I think that MSC is doing a poor job putting people in roles where they have to speak, to the guests. Like, for example, we went to the sushi restaurant and I literally asked them a question and they didn't understand what I was saying. But then when we went to sit down, they were like, "Oh no, ma'am, we're closed." And I was like, "Yeah, but we have a reservation for 1:30." And then they found our name. So yeah, definitely, I don't think that that is their fault, but they are kind of dry.
I'm going to tell you this right now. I disagree with that completely.
Really?
Completely. Yeah, because
Well, even the ones that speak English are still dry.
no, and the thing is that a smile is a universal
Yes,
language.
that's true.
Being willing to help is universal. You can tell whether or not someone is leaning in with the intent to help you or to try to assist you. Just because you don't know the language doesn't mean that you can't flash a smile. Just because you don't know the language doesn't mean you can't make an attempt to try to figure out exactly what we need as guests on board the ship. So I do understand that, but
we did meet a couple of them that we Adam and I were saying,
Ray!
y'all are working in the wrong ship, on the wrong ship. You really need to find another ship to work on, because they were very, friendly, and they were very talkative.
There were a couple that I'm like, you should go work for somebody.
Yeah. But the majority were not. Yeah. They were not. I think that they need to teach them approachable or personality skills or something, just to make you feel welcome. Like I said, we walked onto the ship, and we're expecting music. No music. None of that. No music whatsoever. Not even piano music.
We got a security checkpoint as soon as we jumped off the gangway.
And we're used to getting on the ship, and it's like we have our camera on and we're recording. Oh, no camera. Turn off the camera.
I was like, what?
Another checkpoint? Like, they literally, it was checkpoint after checkpoint after checkpoint. And I don't know what it was about the checkpoints, because honestly, people snuck on that ship a lot of stuff.
Correct. Now, but once we got on board, it was like, instead of everybody like dancing, like welcome, they were just like pointing.
Very rigid. Go this way, go that way. Do this, do that.
Wow. I didn't know what type of cruise we were on at that point. I'm like, are these people happy to have us on board? Or are
it almost seemed like they weren't.
Yeah, I didn't know where they were going to be taking us to be quite honest. It was a completely different cruising experience.
Hi, JC family.
From anything that I've ever experienced.
You guys,
before.
If you've come in, and hi team Reef Travels. If you've come in and we haven't welcomed you, welcome you. Welcome in.
Kicking
Thank you for coming over.
Thank you.
Kicking it with the Rooks.
Rooks.
There you go.
I still don't think it's right.
Hey, that's the Esau in me.
Don't worry about it. You're good.
My bad.
Ray.
Okay, so back to the island. Transportation is not the best. They really don't have a lot of shaded areas because it is a brand new island.
They're working on it, though.
Yeah, they're working on it.
And all
yeah, you still see them like being held by the sticks and stuff. So you have to rent an umbrella. I believe that you also have to rent. They upsell you for everything. So I wouldn't doubt if you have to rent the chairs.
They do give you the towels for free.
They do give you the towels for free. The towels are, because we didn't know where they were, but once you walk off the ship on the island, it's going to be on your left-hand side. There's a little kiosk with orange towels. Don't forget to grab yours.
Yes. Get your towels. Yes, thank you everyone for coming in. Appreciate you spending some time on your Friday. You made it to Friday. Congratulations.
Yes,
Grab yourself a drink. You've earned it. You've earned it. I hope you all had a great, productive week.
What else did we do on the island? We didn't get to go to the buffet because we were late.
We went to the lighthouse.
So we went to the lighthouse.
It's not that we were late. We just spent a lot of time at the lighthouse, in the lighthouse bar.
And I will tell you why I did not want to move from the lighthouse, because honestly, that was the first time that I actually felt like I saw smiles and I felt like I was welcomed. And on a cruise, you know, you had guys were dressed. That's something else. They have people dressed as officers.
Can't do that.
It's like that in itself is a turn off.
All right, but speak on the lighthouse,
okay,
because everybody was wearing like these nice.
Yeah, everybody was wearing like really nice like button-up shirts with shorts. You know, they gave the Caribbean vibe. They gave the I'm on vacation vibe. You know, type of thing. So I didn't want to go. I was having fun at the bar.
Yeah, so because of that, Bill, what's going on? Welcome in, Warmstrong. You're
you're on a ship, right?
He's down under, isn't he?
No, he's already on the ship on his way here.
Oh, really? Well, welcome in, Bill. We appreciate you stopping in. Thank you for joining us this evening. But yeah, I feel like the people at the Lighthouse Bar, they were having a good time. They were wearing like light, you know, shirts or what have you. You know what I mean? Not too heavy. But then once you get back on board the ship, everybody's dressed in like these officer type uniforms.
Officers, butlers, you know, you have people dressed up as a butler, you know, walking around with pizzas, and it's hot as heck outside.
I can't lie. I wouldn't be happy if I were them either.
No, yeah, of course.
I probably wouldn't flash a smile either, because when you're dressed like that, you kind of feel like you have to fill a role, like as an officer. But if you're wearing like a Hawaiian t-shirt or something like that, you feel like you're on vacation. Like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
These people dressed look like they were about to take us to jail. That's the part that was also very intimidating for me, because I'm walking in and I'm so used to the other cruise line, Carnival, and they all have like these red polos on it, and everybody seems to be having a good time. Everybody seems to be having fun. So I don't know.
The chairs are free, but you have to pay for the umbrella, right? Yeah, I think that's what she said. What was the best part of being on MSC, baby, for you?
The parties.
The
parties were good. Like that was entertaining. That was entertaining. I had a great time at all of the deck parties. They had they had a foam party going on. They had a foam party. We had a beach party as well.
Yes. Oh, the beach party was super. It was super fun. It really was.
Yeah.
There were. Yeah. I still have to go back through my footage, because I'm hoping that I caught it. But there was even a fight broke out at the beach at night. Somebody lost their chain. Blah blah blah. Broke a couple buttons.
I hope that. I'm not sure if they subscribe to us, but I'm hoping that if you did, we're not mentioning your name. We didn't catch it.
But he was okay.
Yeah,
he was
scratches.
Cool. I think it was.
Yeah, he was cool. He was cool about it.
How's the Luminoso, Bill? Is it cool?
Tell us all about it. Tell us what you can. Marsha says the chairs are free. Okay, yeah, you already stated that. Congratulations on 1K. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Our rite of passage.
Yes.
So we're definitely excited about that. We're excited that we made it to that mile marker.
Absolutely, Marsha, you are correct. The parties were good, except for when you have 8-year-olds and kids in strollers at the club. That's definitely. And you know what's funny? Because one of my students, my student aide, I actually had 2 students from my school on the ship. I didn't see the second one until the very last night. But the other one, I saw her multiple times, and she's my student aide. And she told me, Miss, I was drinking. And I was like, look, I'm not. A kid who's still in high school. A kid who's still in high school. She hasn't even graduated high school. But you know, she was like, I went to the club. And then she was like, oh no, but in that place you can drink when you're 18 years old. And I'm like, I saw that sign that said 21.
No. Yeah. They were buying drinks for them.
They were buying drinks.
You can't get a drink once. But again, I saw one young lady, she went up there, she got 15 shots of tequila shot.
One person. And then she got a server to help her back to the table with all 15 cups.
15 tequila shots, one person and one shot.
In one cart.
I'm like,
there you go. That's it. Yeah.
That's insane because you don't know who they're giving those to. And then that's the reason why it started getting messy.
And okay, and
people were drunk.
let me just clarify this.
Drunk.
There were a lot of the Hispanic population on the ship was very large. Okay. Us Hispanics, we are used to having our children at backyard parties. No, not well, I don't know, because I never did that. I was like, we're in the States, my license is in jeopardy. You ain't drinking at no party. But, they do go to parties, and when they fall asleep, hey, they're in the stroller and they're sleeping in the stroller. Or but it's a house party. And you know what? If the kid is sleepy, hey, go lay down in the bed
or on the
couch or whatever, and you just keep partying. So, that is our culture. It's very different.
They do serve drinks to adolescents at a young age.
Yes, they do. But that's, like I said, that's just the culture. And that's okay. And I respect it. I wouldn't do it.
I came up with my Latin people, so I already know how it goes down. You know what I mean?
I respect it, but I don't condone it. However, if you have an open bar, okay, you should not allow underage people into a venue because there's an open bar. We saw, and I'm hoping that this was the dad and the two daughters. I'm hoping, because if not, Lord have mercy. But they were out there on the dance floor just dancing and having a good old time. You know how in other cruise lines, you get on the dance floor with a drink, and immediately you are ushered off. Here, oh my goodness, the floor was super sticky.
It was a free for all.
It was a free for all.
It was a free for all, but it got messy because people were drunk.
Yes.
People were drunk. Debbie's gotten so many shorts.
Oh, what? I was people watching. I was people watching because the drinks, oh my God, the drinks were like, until I tried the Purple Rain and the BBC that Kurt said to try. Until then, I was like, what is the first night I had 2 drinks and I was like, I'm wasting my money.
Yeah, the Miami Vice and the Pina Colada.
It was like, what is this? Suspect.
What?
Suspect.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. But check out our Facebook, check out our Instagram, check out
TikTok.
Check out all of that because we've got so many shorts of people just like stumbling. We got one of a gentleman after the white party. He was having a good time, man.
Listen, no, and these are just people that I catch after I watch the videos. I actually caught that one at the lighthouse. Thank you, Leo. I actually caught that one at the lighthouse while he was up there at the lighthouse. I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and scroll through my videos, and I see this guy, and hilarious. I'm over here laughing by myself at the bar. Would you consider MSC to be a family cruise line?
And let me say what's up to. She stole my thunder. She said that she's listening in the background. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for stopping in. We appreciate you. You guys are the best. We love you all. Thank you for spending some time on your Friday night. Now that question, what's the answer to that question? I
think a longer cruise, definitely in any cruise line. You know what?
If you do 3 days,
3 days, it's going to be a booze cruise. I don't care if you go to RCL. I don't care if you go Norwegian. Well, I don't know Norwegian, but RCL, probably Norwegian. Anything that is the 3 days, 3 to 4 days is going to be considered a booze cruise.
It's going to get crazy.
Yeah, it's going to get crazy. I don't know if flashing crazy in all of them, but here it got flashing crazy. Yes. And I missed her. I was all the way on the top and I missed her. But like I said, yeah, I think that any cruise that is a short cruise is not going to be considered a family cruise. Yes,
kids in the club. Kids in the club. Yes. Like 50 Cent kids was in the club.
Yep.
It was something I've never seen. The first night it was like a young lady. She was like 8 or 9 years old on the dance floor, like where she was with her family and everything. So again, coming up with Latin culture, I understand it. Like Latinos,
yeah. And even my student, she was like, "Oh, but Miss, she was with her parents." I don't care. I don't want to see kids in the club.
Yeah, like there has to be boundaries here somewhere. We got to set.
And then she had the nerve to ask me, "Miss, but why wouldn't they let us in the adult only pool?" I was like, "Because we need our own space."
Correct.
I don't want you kids all over the place. There was 700 kids on that ship.
And it's
700.
And it's adults only. M&T. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for stopping in. Right now, we are discussing our MSC adventure. Yes, that experience.
Adventure experience, you can call it. Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, it was crazy. The last night, as Debbie referenced, a young lady flashed the entire deck. Like, she lifted her shirt.
The white party was good though.
She flashed the entire deck, and we were all looking at it like,
what are you doing? There's kids out here.
There's kids right there. Like, what are you doing?
Like, I posted a short of Daniel doing the wobble on a Carnival cruise, and some people were actually very offended because there was a child in front of him. However, I saw a woman flash her boobs in front of a bunch of kids at a white party.
I was like, what? But again,
and it wasn't Carnival, it was MSC.
Everybody was just hammered.
Exactly.
Everybody was hammered. Everybody was plastered on that shit.
I don't think that there was a drink limit. I don't think.
No.
I heard a young lady say that she was cut off the first night, but I think she was cut off, and it wasn't even the first night. This was like 4:30 in the afternoon on embarkation day. The woman was cut off.
That's true.
And it was like I think they cut her off because she was hammered.
Correct.
Not because she had reached a limit. MSC can't have a limit. You can't have a limit and order 15 shots.
Correct. That's what I'm telling you. They don't have a limit. I guess if you're displaying certain like mannerisms or behaviors, then they're going to be like, okay, we're not going to serve you any more drinks. But that cruise, again, the parties were amazing. Just the atmosphere, like the party atmosphere, the energy, everybody was having a good time. Everybody was having a good time. But yes, people were plastered. People were banged up really, really bad.
Banged up. They were getting high because all the dogs went to Carnival. So everybody gets a sneak on MSC because MSC had no monitoring of what have you. No dogs, no.
We smelled it the first day we were on there.
Yeah, Adam told me, he was like, close the door. They might think it's us because it was all over the place.
Your favorite couple. Hello.
Hi, your favorite
Thank you for coming in. Yeah, I was like, close this balcony door because I do not want that smell to get inside here and for them to think that was us. Not happening. But yeah, it was maybe the first few hours that we were on board. People were already partaking.
They were already lit. Yeah, they were lit.
They were enjoying.
It wasn't deck 10. It was deck 12. Yep, it was a free for all. A free for all. Trust me.
Security pulls you right off the floor with the glass. Yep, they do on other cruise lines.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, they don't have that. This was the Wild Wild West of cruising. This was truly the Wild Wild West of cruising. Look at you! You got through that drink, huh? Oh, Friday!
Hey, it's Friday. I've been dealing with kids for 4 days. Trust me, I need a drink on Friday.
Hello.
But anyhow, that was the entertainment was good. Did I have a good time? Yes, I did have a good time. Okay. Are there things that I would change? Yeah, definitely. Because like I said, I didn't feel like I was on a cruise the first day when I went on the ship. Definitely wasn't. Hi, Debbie. That's a new name. I've never seen that. Debbie Collar from Minnesota. Hi.
Minnesota in
Is
the
it
house.
cold up there?
You already know it's cold up there. Why she asked that, Debbie? Debbie, why did she ask that?
Hey, it's April.
No, I'm not trying to hear
it. Should be kind of cool, right? Like in the 70s
You're
or
in
something
Minnesota,
like that.
Debbie. I know it's cold. All right. I'm sorry she asked that question. You stay warm, okay? Hang in there. Together we travel. MSC's the worst security regarding drugs. The worst.
And they've been on a lot of they've been on quite a few MSC cruises.
Yeah, so. my father is actually texting in, so you can't see his comments, but he says they're the worst when it comes to drugs. So if you like drugs,
go MSC. Go MSC, because Carnival has got you already. Carnival has you already, so you need to go MSC.
If you like drugs, go on MSC. Pops confirmed that they are pretty bad with that. My mother-in-law texted one of you guys' Facebook reels to our family group the other morning.
I know, and that's the one that you were telling me about Daniel doing the wobble. And like I said, I have a couple of people who were really like, they have the disgusting emoji, the throwing up emoji.
Man, that dude was getting it.
Yeah, bam, he was just dancing.
Let's go.
You know what
Daniel's
I mean? He was
guy.
just dancing.
What are you talking about? Hating on my man, Hating on my guy.
700, yes. But we didn't hear them running across, running through the hallways. But guess why? Because they were all in the club.
Correct.
And the kids club is right next to the club. So guess what? All they got to do is just leave out. The parents go pick them up, put them in strollers, and take them straight to the club.
Yo, it was wild. It was wild. Yeah, kids not running around the ship because they could be everywhere the adults
Exactly.
were. And
yeah,
the spring
you're right.
break, all cruises we've cruised on, 3-day booze cruise, 100%. Yes, it was wild.
Yeah,
it was wild.
Like I would probably say, you know what? Maybe let's do a back to back on that. Not on that group. Not on that cruise.
No, yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Appreciate you. Thank you, Wanston, for dropping that link. We appreciate you. Thank you. Let me see here. Try to catch up with the chat a little bit. But yeah, we enjoyed ourselves though. It was a really good time. The food was mid, you know what I mean? It was, but everything else. The cabin was really nice. Oh, the cabin steward, I guess. That was
well, you know what? And that's our thing. Like we were talking, and it's like, you know, we have our equipment in there, and you know, we have not only our equipment but our belongings. I want to know who's going into my cabin to turn it. It's like, you know, at least, and then you come. Oh no, but I bet you one day that he knocked really early in the morning was on debarkation day. He had the nerve to knock on our door at 6:45. No, 6:47. You're right. And I was like, what?
Oh, so and Leo, you already know he's gonna get that Cyclops look from me at that time in the morning. I know you're not playing with me, knocking on my door at 6:47.
And Adam was like, somebody's knocking on the door. So I go and answer because I was already up. I was getting ready to jump in the shower. So I open up the door and I'm like, yes, good morning. He didn't get the nicest person. And he's like, oh, are you guys ready to go? And I'm over here. Do I look like I'm ready to go? And he was like, well, you were supposed to be out of your cabin by 7. I was like, the paper says 8. The paper that you guys put in our cabin says 8. So you should know.
And we still had the paper. So if he needed to see it, we could provide that as a reference point.
I was hot.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And that was the only day that that day and the day before that he came with someone else and he was like, oh, nobody's ever turned down your cabin. And I'm like, yeah, but we just don't know who it is.
No, yeah, we never actually met
anyone,
the cabin steward, because nobody really ever introduced themselves as our cabin steward. Which again, we have all of our stuff in there. So we appreciate for someone to say, hello, my name is this, and I'm going to be turning down your cabin at this time, or what time would you like me to turn down your cabin? It's weird to just come back into your cabin. And,
like Marsha said, with a little magic wand. It's like, poops.
Yeah.
And it's done. You know, your cabin is I mean, they cleaned it out. Well, except for the time that they put a dirty towel back on the rack. Oof, I almost had it.
Yeah,
you know,
we dropped the towel on the floor because we were done with it so that they could take it. And when they came to turn down the room.
And I know it was used because I had used it to take off the makeup off of my eyes because I could not find my little towelettes. So I wet it and I took it to take off my eyeliner. And I was like, babe, this is the same towel that I threw on the floor.
And they hung it back up. Yeah. Not okay. But did we see anyone get cut off or taken? We referenced that there was no cutoff.
There were no boundaries on that ship.
Yeah. So I guess unless you were exhibiting like signs or behaviors of like really being intoxicated where you didn't need anymore, that was the only way that they were going to cut you off. And no one got taken. No,
we didn't see anything like that.
Correct. So no one. We understand. Drink up.
Yes. Exactly. You're on vacation. That's fine. Drink up.
They were talking about you.
Yeah,
I believe. With it being Friday, it was 82 today, 89 yesterday.
See, look at you talking trash, and it was not 89. Oof, that's Miami weather.
Were we even at 89 today? What were we at today?
No, we were warm. It was warm.
Dad says that the employees are sharing the vapes, that they share the illegal vapors. Hey, Pops, you can't be diming people out on here, man.
Let them have
This is national television. There's millions of people watching right now. You cannot be. My Pops is just dropping dimes on people that the employees
That
share.
is like, and let me tell you what else they do.
No, yeah, I'm so happy he's texting us and he's not in the chat. He's just dropping. Not if you like drugs. That's what my pop says. My pop says if you like drugs,
Oh
go
my
to
god.
MSC. Yes, it was so cool. I was like, I know them on YouTube. Yes. I love meeting people who recognize us from here. Every time I meet someone who is like, oh, we saw you, I'm gonna take some time to stop. I'm not just gonna walk by you and be like, oh yeah, thank you.
No.
I'm gonna have to find out a name. I'm gonna have to get where you're from. So yes, we love meeting people on board the ship who we.
No, but he was saying about like when his mother-in-law shared it, he was like, remember I told you, he was like, oh yeah, I know them from YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully one day we'll all get to cruise together. Like we've already cruised with House of X, and loved it. So maybe one day, maybe you can all come to Leo's birthday bash.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's all cruise together. I'm down with that. People just be so miserable. What's not to like about someone having a great time and having fun?
Exactly. That was my point. You know what? As long as you don't start flashing, as long as you don't start getting like an angry
I can't
drunk.
stop. Nobody can stop you from flashing.
But when you have kids around you, come on now, have common sense. You pay for that cruise. You better go have some fun. Drink up. Of course, absolutely drink up. Yes. But know your limits. You know what I mean?
Yes, have fun. We didn't smell any weed on our last carnival cruise. Yeah, because
not with that dog.
They're cracking down.
Yep.
They're cracking down.
Yes, they are.
People see that in the security line. They're like, "Yeah, I got to go to the bathroom real quick. Take that stuff out of their bag and flush it. You better get rid." Because to me, it's not worth it. No, it's not worth losing your entire vacation over marijuana.
And don't try to outsmart them, because we know someone who tried to outsmart them. And
that
literally,
it didn't work out very well.
He got kicked off the ship, probably banned from Carnival altogether. His family was all on the ship, and he was not, because he tried to sneak it in. So,
okay, but together we travel. Hey. But yeah, for me, I don't think it's worth it. No, I don't think it's worth the risk. I guess there's other substitutes that you might be able to get away bringing on board. I don't know anything about that, but I would definitely say that you've already put down a lot of money for your cruise.
That's a new name.
Enjoy yourself.
Smith. Hi, David. Yeah, I've never seen that name before. Is it too crowded? No, it's definite.
I think David's been on. Okay. David's been with us before.
It's definitely crowded. I'm going to tell you right now, cruises are sailing at capacity.
Yes.
Regardless of whether it's spring break or not, you'll just see more kids on a spring break cruise than you will on any other one. But yeah, they're selling at full capacity.
Yeah, 647, Leo. I wasn't thrilled. No, I said, Miss Mary. I'm just kidding. Miss Mary, I know you were not knocking at my door at 647. Wow, Carnival is 8 a.m. Yeah.
No, actually, Carnival 8:30.
Yeah, and I push it every single time.
Oh yeah, Adam does. Adam really does push it. But this time, it's like I didn't have an omelet to look forward to. I didn't have any of that to look forward to, but I didn't have the line to look forward to either. So I was like, we just stayed back. We just stayed back and just sat in front of the bar that is on the buffet, at the buffet, and just people watch.
Both Life with V and the girls only cruise look so crowded. Yeah. During this time of year, it's going to be crowded. But again, the pandemic is over. And
that doesn't mean that we don't need to take care of ourselves. And
absolutely.
Make sure that, you hand sanitize, because we've seen
wash your hands.
Wash your hands if you can.
At all possible.
And that's something else that I didn't see. Like, I didn't see like wash stations. I do have hand sanitizer, but when I do see like a sink or something, I prefer to go and wash my hands before I eat.
Yeah.
And there was none around.
So hand sanitizer it was.
Yes.
Because you gotta press elevator, buttons and all sorts of things like that. So you don't know what you've touched from the time you leave the cabin to the time you get to the buffet or wherever you're going to be eating. I do like to wash my hands.
Yeah.
But hand sanitizer do, I guess, if we don't have anything else. We actually lost our only one the first day. So
the first day.
We had to figure it out.
But at least they were good because they had someone like at the entrance of the buffet with a little spray bottle, and they would apply hand sanitizer onto your hands. So that was cool. I appreciated that.
Yeah, that was nice. And they did have stations as well.
Yes.
That sometimes worked.
Yes, March 17th to the 23rd, 2024.
Yes, we will be on the Magic.
We will be on the Magic. It's Leo's 40th birthday bash. If you want to attend, go on ahead and hit us up because we're actually booking the cruise for them. So we have quite a few space available, cabin space available.
Yeah.
So
hit us up.
Yeah, hit us up.
Let us know how we can support. If you want to sail with us. Yeah, Miss Mary. Let us know if you would like to sail with us. We'd be more than happy to have you on board, and we can all
party.
We've
never been on the Magic, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Yes, and we're actually going to be doing a back-to-back on that one.
So we're doing 6 days first, and then 8 days the second leg.
Yeah, so we'll be on there for 14 days total.
You get right off the ship?
Oh no! Why?
I don't know. Yeah, we don't. We just wait.
Yes.
Hi.
Yeah, we wait until the very last hour. They got to come and get us.
Hi, Beauty. Thank you for coming in.
Yes. Welcome.
Yes,
welcome.
you know what? Together we Taro, I absolutely agree. You know what? I miss those limited capacity days. I think that actually the last one that we went on was with the parents, and it was October on the Freedom. And we loved it. Oh my God, limited capacity. Yes, we loved it. After that, it was like boom, back to full.
I just don't like the long lines and crowds or what have you. But I do love seeing people enjoy themselves. I love seeing it was kind of sad to see deck parties back then.
Okay, yeah.
Because it was a little empty. It wasn't.
Nobody wanted to get on the dance floor or on the deck because, of whatever was going on.
Yeah.
So it's nice to go back to quasi-normal, I guess.
Like there's certain aspects of it that I'm like, okay, yeah, we could do it less, we can do this with less people. But then when it comes to like deck parties and lobby parties, I feel like it's a lot better when there's more people on board. When you're going to see shows, it's better when it's limited capacity because you get great seats. But yeah.
Now y'all kicking it with the ropes. We can't do that because we always, even though we try. I told Adam the next 3-day cruise that we do is going to be a backpack cruise. So whatever we can fit in a backpack, that's the only things that we are taking.
I'm holding this as evidence.
Yes.
I'm holding this as evidence.
I brought it up because it's just too much. The Magic is a nice ship.
I hear good things about it.
Yeah, I hear good things about it.
I've heard really good things about it. Yes, for Magic. Yes, Swanston. Yes. We get to go ahead and travel. We get off to go ahead and travel home.
Yeah.
Hey, I guess that works. You know what I mean? I guess beating the crowds, right?
Yeah.
Try to get off as soon as you can so that you don't have to stand in line like the rest of us.
Yeah, we're masochists. We get off at latest, and then we see everybody else getting back on the ship, the new ones, and we're like, oh, I wish we were them. Yeah.
But our process is usually pretty smooth as well because again, we wait until they come and get us for the most part. They've never actually come and gotten us.
But until they say, okay, the last passengers the last guests on the ships, it's time for you guys to get off.
Correct.
Will Leo be giving dance lessons? I'm hoping so. Leo, that's for you. Are you going to be doing that?
Answer that in the chat if you would, please, my friend. Will you be giving dance lessons?
Look at that, kicking it with the roots. Backpack. Yep, backpack.
Leo just gives a laughing out loud. That's not an answer, Leo.
Yeah, yes or no.
And what else did we want to discuss?
We wanted to so the group cruises that we have coming up, obviously, are we have an Alaskan group cruise that is leaving August, and it's going to be on the Spirit, August the 8th.
I'm not sure
15th.
how much space. We don't have any more held group space, but you can always book and come along with the group if you wanted to do that.
Then we have the Sunrise in October that's going to be to celebrate the parents' anniversary. Yes,
Mom and Papa deck. Woo!
Yes, We're going on the Sunrise.
Let's go.
And then I'm trying to get on Jade's booking the cruise Adventure of the Seas and RCL. I want to do an RCL before that though, because I cannot wait. I'm doing the training on RCL and those ships look amazing. So I really want to go on them. Which is September.
Cha-ching.
And then we have
Sounds like money to me. All right.
I told Adam I didn't want to go to work today. He was like, yo, we still got to pay the bills. You got to go in. I ain't got no more days, remember. So it's like if I take a day off, it's without pay right now.
We still got bills to pay.
Yes.
Baby.
And then we have Leo's birthday bash, which is on the Magic from the 17th to the 23rd of March, 2024. And then we have the Spring Break Cruise, which is an 8-day cruise. If you live here in Florida, most schools go on spring break around the same time. So going ahead, check it out. Most people are going to be on spring break. It's going to be from the 23rd to the 31st of March. And it's a Southern Caribbean, though. It's an 8-day cruise. Oh, my God. I cannot wait. That means that we're going to be on a cruise ship for how long? 14 days?
Correct.
Yes, that's going to be our longest one. And if you are flying in for Leo's birthday bash, hey, why not make it a 14-day?
Get more cluck for your buck.
Yeah, book a back-to-back.
And
then we have a Memorial Day weekend cruise. That's a boost cruise. It's on Memorial Day 2024. Yeah, that's a 3-day. That's on the Carnival Conquest. So, yes, Leo did win that contest. And we wanted to talk about the 23 people that were arrested on a Carnival ship. We still have not found out what Carnival ship it is. But once again,
we've already touched on this.
Yes, we've already touched on it. Once again, Carnival gets caught because they have dogs now. But this happens in every cruise line. Everybody brings it on.
Everybody
Guys,
brings stuff on.
This is just like I tell people, I tell parents, the only reason why they find out things that go on in my school is because my school is a public school. But worse goes on in private schools. They just keep it on the down low.
Correct. Yeah.
So, yeah. What do you guys think? 23 people get arrested. Like, is it even worth it? We already said that it's not. But what do you think?
Y'all be like, they have to come find us first. We aren't going home. Nope. They better come find us. We playing hide and seek the last day. Sure, if I'm not drunk.
No, Leo, that's when you dance the best.
David's in Alaska. Yeah. Let me find out. Let's go. Yes, back to back. Yes, you know it. Love the Conquest. We like the Conquest.
We like the Conquest as well.
We were on the Conquest a couple of times last year. Can't wait until next March. Yes. Can't wait. Yes.
It's not worth it.
I agree with that statement. It's not worth it. It's truly not worth it. To sacrifice your vacation. Getting in trouble on my vacation is not on the list of things to do.
No, it's not.
It is not on the list of things to do.
And if you can't live without it, there's so many other ways. Don't they have gummies or something?
They have so many that says no way, Jose. But Dad's out here outing people, telling them that MSC is the drug ship.
No, and the thing is that now it's not only that they're in trouble, but they're banned, so you can't travel.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, you can't travel or whatever. They got caught in Carnival. They can't travel Carnival because they're red flagged. But I don't know if they might be red flag for everybody else too. I'm not even sure about how that works. But again, since I'm not in the business of getting in trouble while I'm on vacation, nor when I'm home, but especially not when I'm on vacation, it's not on my list of things to do. But, once again, I do want to make it clear that we, and we only had that one extra experience, but this happens in every, okay, night, y'all.
Good night. We'll see you in the morning. Yes.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. We'll be live
We'll be on CB Traveling.
Yes, go. Let's go. Have a great evening. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for coming in. I hope Kurt is feeling better, and we see him tomorrow.
Kurt.
Anyhow, and then I hear people talking, and then they start talking about, oh, what about, maybe
What's wrong
there's
with alcohol?
ain't nothing wrong with alcohol.
Correct. Yeah.
Except when you have too much of it.
I suggest you do that.
Yes,
do
exactly.
Do the alcohol thing, and however long you're on board the ship, try to make do without it, or find a substitute of some sort.
And that's it.
Because it's not worth it.
It's
that's
not.
crazy to get in trouble for, on your vacation.
Yeah, absolutely. But we just don't think it's worth it. We really don't. And not only that, but if you're traveling with your family members, if you're traveling with children in your party, do you know how traumatizing it has to be for kids to see you being pulled away? As a dad, us moms, we have more common sense than that.
Don't go there. Hey, listen. Hey, I'm not gonna let her man bash us. I'm not letting her man bash us. As a parent, make good decisions. As anybody, just make good decisions, please. You're out there to have a good time with your friends and your family.
And you don't want to be known as that. You know what I mean? To them, it's like you ruin our vacation, because it does, it does ruin vacations. We don't drink.
We high on life over here.
There you go. Yes. Love it.
Yes.
I'll drink for you.
Yeah, we'll have one for you. Did we have a cruise rule for this week? Or did we discuss
it? No, we didn't discuss it, but I do have a cruise rule. Y'all, let me tell you something, okay? Especially now that we're on YouTube.
This week's cruise rule.
Yes.
Cruise rule of the week.
Now that we're on YouTube, I have to be very careful with how I say things, how I address, other people, because I can be very
she likes a filter.
Yeah, I like a filter. I really do. Don't jump in front of other people and then pretend like you didn't cut in line.
And act like you've never seen a line before.
And act like you've never seen a line before. Okay? Because I will be nice. However, I am very, 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 very sharp when it comes to saying things.
Yeah, we had a lot of people.
And we had a lot of people on our last cruise just skipping lines. And it's like, then they look around like they're dumb. And it's like, what did I just do? Yeah, you just skipped line.
Well, don't treat people like that.
Okay,
they act like they're unaware.
Like they're not. Okay, let's use the word unaware.
And that they've never seen a line before. But somehow they always know where the front of the line is, and they stumbled on it. They're like, oh.
The last young lady, and I'm using the word lady loosely.
Yes,
that cut in front of me. I didn't say anything bad. I just told Adam, you know what? I just don't have 5 seconds to educate people on how to wait in line.
Yeah.
But you know what? If you are on a cruise, don't skip the lines, because you know what? You don't want anybody to skip in front of you. You don't want to skip. Yeah.
Cruise rule. Let's be considerate to one another.
Let's be considerate to one another. Let's wait. Let's be patient.
When you see a line, join it.
And if you don't know where the end of the line is, ask.
Yeah. And usually I will let a person know, like, okay, yeah, the line starts back here. But then other times I'm just like, I'm not going to get into it. Like, I'm on a cruise. I'm not going to get into a scuffle.
On a cruise or not, it bothers.
It is. And like I said, just be considerate of one another. I think that's important. But yeah, I'm not going to get into a scuffle on a cruise where we have to be on the cruise with each other for like another 3 days. Like these two guys fighting at the beach over a beanbag chair. Yeah, they got into a whole scuffle over a beanbag chair that a dude was trying to secure for his daughter.
There was a lot of testosterone on that ship, though. So
I can't tell. Like I said, I can't tell you. I'm not fighting anybody on board the ship. You got to be kidding me. Thank you, Parkers on the Go. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you for coming over.
Thank you. Let me see.
Ron Rose.
What's going on? Hello to you.
Thank you.
Bravo on the 1,000. Thank you
very much.
Been a nice road traveled here. And still more work to do.
Yeah.
But
that was our rule. It's like, don't, be considerate of one another. We all are in there. We all have to be patient. Nobody likes to wait online. You know what I mean? But it's like it's very inconsiderate when you just cut in front of other people.
I don't like lines, but I also don't like to be rude.
No.
So
yeah.
I wanna respect everybody's time, and if they spent that time in the line and they've gotten there first, then I'm gonna jump behind you or jump to the end of the line.
Correct.
But yes, be considerate for one another. I think we're going to break away for this evening. I want to thank everyone once again, and anyone who's catching this on the replay. Thank you guys for watching. We surely appreciate it, and we thank you for the love. This 1,000K marker was quite the journey.
Yes, it was.
But we're appreciative of you guys.
Yeah.
What you got, babe?
That's it. Thank you for coming, and until next time, we'll see you on deck.
Yes.
Have a good night. Thank you, guys.
Enjoy the weekend, everybody.
Have a nice weekend. Bye.
Peace out.